Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Pride, episode number 13. Guys, I got a lot of feedback from this video. Got a lot of feedback in the comments. I'm gonna try to get through most of them, okay? But got a lot to talk about, I guess. So let's get into it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and join the channel. Nick Lucy, thank you for keeping things real and providing the community with up-to-date information. You're welcome. Adam Freeman, thank you so much for all you do for us. My boy Garrett, what up, man? At the end of the day, we are heading into the great unknown. I think some of us in the community are getting ahead of ourselves. You are right, Pride. Brian does deserve his share of this project, period. The problem I see is the ones wanting Brian to go along with this are the ones that have a lot of money invested in the Safuux token and wanted to go up in price to support that bag. I can assure you, just like a call for the first delay when the name changes were announced, we will definitely have another delay. You can count on it. Case in point, look at Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain is going on 1 year and some months now. You're right, guys. I don't think we're going to go on a full year, though. I mean, like I said, it might be a month or two delay, but I think we're leaps ahead of Pulse Chain from what I'm seeing and from what I'm hearing from the team. It's close. It's very close. That's the sense I'm getting. It's close to launch. Will it be a delay? Most likely, probably, yeah. But it's going to be like maybe a month, maybe 2 months. It shouldn't be like Pulse Chain, believe me. Ripper Rider Pride, I like that you covered all the important information. I don't have time to watch all these endless live streams. LOL, great work, bro. I try to make them short and sweet. Mark Splitter, Brian deserves the 25%. Very, very reasonable. Brian will donate his money, or he may invest it back into Safuux or Vulcan or something new. The Safuux community and council hang strong. Safuux is one of the best projects getting better. That's correct. Gia Legend, my everyday dose of news is prized. Thank you, man. Cheers. Brad Haynes, thank you for keeping us up to date. Andrew, I feel Brian deserves a percentage. 25 if it's one time, 10 to 15% if it's every SIF use. In the end, he created it and it isn't up to me. As far as Vulcan goes, we should be able to wait a bit as long as we are kept in the loop as investors, which we are so far. LOL. Local Loop, love your work. Thanks. Vulcan Dell, thanks, Pride. Great show. David Robinson, Prado acted like a total fool last night. It's a shame that Prado is always asking Brian to give something to the community, but as soon as Brian wants what is rightfully belongs to him, Prado starts running his mouth to take it away from him. Damn. Rush, agree, Pride. BL is entitled to what he has earned. All other investors obligated to give up 20%. Are other investors obligated to give up 25% of their stash? No. And Andre Pop, we need more marketing. Yes, but as you know, marketing's not going to start until we get closer to mainnet. I mean, there's no sense in marketing now if we're not going to launch, right? So you got to wait till we get everything in place, all the bells and whistles in place. After testnet is over, and then we can start marketing. V Safuux, thanks, Pride. Delay, no problem, but put the rebases back on. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure that's not going to happen. Milky, great video, Pride. I think Prado just got his knickers and he twists. Brian should get everything he has asked for, and I have to disagree with Dan on this one. There are council members that have the ability to talk to Brian, so they should be the ones asking questions. Brian shouldn't be made to feel guilty for taking a cut after what he has been given to the community. Loves Dan's stuff. I just think he had an off night. I agree, man. When I was watching, I kind of felt, like I said before, I felt kind of bad for Brian. I felt like he was kind of being attacked, really. I mean, he made up his mind that he want 25%, and then, we basically was trying to get it 25% from him, or delay the 25%. David Robinson, Brian deserves his share of what he built. Probably needs to shut his mouth. Biz Entertainment, don't snooze on the news, else you will lose. Boss Video, Solomon Patel. Jamie Garcia, say what's up. Ash Hearts. Star Trek Dead. Alright, Star Trek Dead says, way to be fake news in your report today, as Prado never said Brian should not be paid for his time in Safuux. Now Prado has been a, D-I-C-K about his opinion last night, but he wholeheartedly said Brian needs to be paid. He just wanted it to be delayed. Okay, Star Trek Dead, you're correct. Brian Prado wants Brian to be paid. He just wants him to you know, just let the council get the entire SIF this time, and then later on down the line, we could pay Brian. Okay, if you misunderstood that, I'm sorry, but you're absolutely right. Prado never said Brian should not be paid for his time at Safuux. He just wanted it, you know, to be help the Safuux protocol this time around, and then as the Safuux protocol, like I said, get on their feet, then we can pay Brian. That's the way I took it. I had to go back and watch it again, but I did say that they wanted to postpone giving Brian his 25% until the council gets something going on. Star Trek that I had to rewatch it, watch yours to see what you really actually said, and you literally said relinquish, and you very minorly touched on the fact that Brian could still get paid until the council has something in mind. I don't think you made that point very clearly, and I think a lot of people are going to take it as I initially did. But I don't think people took it as you did reading from the comments, but you know, we did address it. I told you I was going to address it today, which I did. I'll make sure I go over your comments tomorrow. Like I said, readdress it. Star Trek Dad, thank you for addressing it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow's video. Solon Patel says, I watched both videos, and I have to agree with Crypto Pride. Although Prado doesn't actually say that Brian should relinquish his 25% in as many words, he does imply it at, I guess, minute 29 of the live stream. Prado suggests that Brian be offered 5 to 10% in taxes. Prado asked Brian to delay taking what he is owed for the betterment of the protocol, to which Brian responds, give me a business reason how the 50K will be used. Prado's response was, you're a millionaire and you don't need the money right now. That's irrelevant. I don't agree that this is fake news. It's how Star Trek Dad has chosen to perceive it. And then he got timestamp. Prado again invites Brian to come into the comments and give up his percentage. Brian explains the issues with delaying him taking his 25% now. If the council vote to move to a V2, the liquidity is locked, and so it's 25% technically. Prado's asking him to sacrifice his 25%. For me, the issue was Prado calling out Brian and putting him on the spot in front of our community. It was uncomfortable to watch Brian. His facial expressions proved it, along with the comments from the viewers. This should have been addressed in private. Brian should not have been backed in a corner like that, even if Prado meant well. Someone says, Star Trek Dad says, I watched the entire live stream as well. Prado kept saying he should delay the 25% and use it to improve the project. He never once implied that Brian should never be paid. In fact, he said multiple times he should be rewarded and paid. I call this video fake news because it really twisted what was said on the live stream, and Prado also has a big mouth. It takes him an hour to say what he could have had them said in 2 minutes. And then final one was Star Trek. No one has said Brian shouldn't get paid. That's the point. Prado did clearly say Brian should get paid, but implied that it doesn't have to be from the 25%. Prado did say Brian should sacrifice his 25% after Brian explained that in doing so he could lose all if they move to V2. Prado, like the rest of us, understood that Brian delaying taking the 25% to a later time could result in those funds being locked up, which equates to him losing them. So Prado was technically asking Brian to take the risk so the council could use the 50K to invest it into the project. As for your justification for coming at Prado with the fake news comment, I don't see how he twisted what was said on the live stream. I just don't think you should have come at him like that. It gives the impression that Prado deliberately distorted information, and for what purpose? I agree with you about Prado having a big mouth. He certainly isn't known for being tactful. And then I read the last one. We have at least come to some common ground, but at the end of the day, I see what you're saying, and I got the same impression about Brian potentially losing everything. However, I feel it would be a low risk for Brian to let it ride for a higher return later. But I use the term fake news because not all the facts were presented and they were distorted in the video. I always say he would address this in tomorrow morning, next video. So guys, as you got it, that was the news for the day. Kind of interesting, but like I said, once to clarify it, Prado wants Daniel does want Brian to get paid. Like I said, he just wanted this one time for Brian to let the council use the SIF the way they wanted to for the betterment of the protocol. Then down the line, then pay Brian Legend what he deserves. All right, guys, let's get to Discord comments. All right, we got, I guess Mark says, I'm ready to integrate Vulcan into my metaverse project. So we got a community member that's creating the metaverse project, a game, which is very, very great, guys. Right? We gotta support our community members. Starbucks said that was brave of you for putting your game up to be critiqued so early on. It's a good start, a great way to get your advertising in and feedback. I like your arcade setup. The North Studio people, you're doing a good thing. Keep it up. That's right, guys. We gotta support our community members, especially community members that are doing projects for our blockchain. People like Mark, people like T Kiwi, people like Dio. We gotta support all types of community projects for this blockchain, because that's what we do as a community. We support each other, okay, guys? Because we're all just helping ourselves in the long run. Duck Kid says this is the first blockchain family that argue among each other and ride for one another at the same time. I thought that was a good statement. It's very, very true. We do have our ups and downs, but in the end, we do come together, guys. Another comment from Duck Kid: my schedule for the flex will be 12 a.m. daily. And guys, that brought to my mind that we need to start thinking about our schedule. How are we gonna claim our fixed flex? Is we gonna do it at a certain time of the day? You're gonna do it when you get off? You're gonna set an alarm in your clock? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set an alarm in my iPhone to go off a certain time every day. And once that alarm goes off, I'm gonna go right into fixed flex and click that button. That's the only way you're really gonna do it, because sometimes you might get caught up during the daytime, doing this, doing that. If you set an alarm, it'll make you remember real quick. And all you gotta do is go into your MetaMask, boom, 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 it's done. Alright, guys, I didn't want to have too long of a video today, but as always, like, comment, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.